Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let's begin to wake up the body from the inside out. So often, we carry hidden tension without even realizing it. Tight shoulders, a stiff lower back, or heavy legs from sitting too long. This full body activation is about reconnecting to those places, shaking off the weight, and inviting in a fresh sense of energy. Start by standing tall, feet grounded, spine lengthening toward the ceiling. Imagine your body as a strong, rooted tree, steady at the base, yet free to move with the wind above. As you inhale, lift your arms overhead, stretching long through the fingertips. Feel that space open in your ribs, your chest expanding as if you're giving your lungs more room to breathe. Exhale, soften the shoulders, and allow your arms to float back down with ease. We'll continue with gentle rolls of the neck, loosening any stiffness that may have built up overnight or through the day. Move slowly, honoring each sensation, and notice how the simple act of circling your head can unlock energy that's been trapped. Then, shift that awareness down into the shoulders, rolling them forward and back, almost like you're rinsing out fatigue. Each movement is small, but it builds, and you'll start to feel your body awaken. As we flow through these stretches, I want you to focus less on perfection and more on connection. It's not about forcing the body into any shape. It's about inviting movement in, encouraging openness, and allowing your breath to guide you deeper with each round. Think of it as pressing a reset button for your entire system. From your core to your fingertips, from your hips to your toes, every muscle, every joint gets a moment to be seen, felt, and released. This is your chance to fuel up, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. When the body is activated, the mind follows, and suddenly you have more energy to give to yourself, to your work, and to the world around you. Now that the body is awake and activated, it's time to focus on one of the biggest challenges most of us carry every single day: tension. Whether it's in the neck, shoulders, hips, or lower back, tension builds quietly. It comes from long hours at a desk, stress that we hold on to, or even just the way we breathe when life feels overwhelming. The good news is, the body is designed to let go. All it needs is your attention, your breath, and your willingness to release. So as you inhale, bring awareness into the tight spots. Notice where you're holding. It might be your jaw, your shoulders creeping toward your ears, or that dull ache in your lower back. And as you exhale, imagine sending all that heaviness out of the body. With every breath, you're softening, you're melting, you're creating space. Let's move into gentle stretches that help peel away the layers of stress. Drop one ear toward your shoulder and breathe into the side of the neck, letting it lengthen naturally. Switch sides and feel that release flow down through your collarbones. Roll the shoulders back, letting them fall heavy, as if you're setting down a weight you've carried for far too long. From here, bend gently forward, hinging at the hips, and allow the arms to dangle toward the floor. There's no effort here, just gravity doing its work. The spine decompresses, the back opens, and suddenly there's more room for the breath to move freely. Stay here for a few breaths, letting the mind follow the rhythm. When you rise back up, do it slowly, feeling how the body responds to this simple act of release. Notice the difference: a little more space, a little more freedom, a little more ease. That's the gift of tension release. It's not just about the muscles. It's about the energy you free up when you stop clenching, stop holding, and start trusting the body to do what it knows best. With the body activated and tension released, now we shift towards something powerful: your energy. Not the kind that comes from caffeine or quick fixes, but the natural energy that your body already holds within. The kind that builds when you move with intention, breathe fully, and open yourself up to flow. Start by taking a deep breath in through the nose, expanding the belly and the chest, and then release it with a sigh. Notice how even that one simple breath feels like a recharge. Imagine every inhale drawing in fresh life force, and every exhale sweeping out fatigue, stress, and anything you don't need to carry. From here, reach your arms wide, stretch through the fingertips, and let the chest lift as if you're welcoming in the day. These open, expansive movements awaken the heart space and invite energy to circulate. Flow through a few rounds of this, inhaling as you expand, exhaling as you soften. Feel the rhythm building like waves rolling in and out. Next, bring some movement into the spine. A gentle twist to one side, then the other, wringing out the stale energy, making space for new vitality. Move with your breath, slow, intentional, but strong. Each twist refreshes your circulation and sparks energy in the body, like turning on a switch. We'll continue by engaging the legs and hips with a few grounding bends, feeling strength through the lower body as the upper body stays light. This balance between grounding and lifting creates a steady current of energy, one that doesn't burn out but sustains you through the day. As you move, remember that energy isn't just physical. It's mental and emotional, too. When the body feels awake, the mind follows. Suddenly, tasks feel lighter, challenges feel more manageable, and you carry yourself with confidence. This is the kind of energy you can count on, not just for the next hour, but for the long run. One of the most beautiful things about this practice is how simple and accessible it really is. You don't need a studio, you don't need fancy gear, and you don't need to carve out a huge block of time. Just a few minutes of mindful movement each day can shift everything: your posture, your mood, your focus, and the way you carry yourself through the world. Think about it. How many times do we wait until we're completely drained before we try to recharge? This practice flips that around. By giving yourself even 10 or 15 minutes in the morning, on a lunch break, or before bed, you're topping up your energy before it runs out. It's like fueling the tank while you're still moving, instead of waiting until you're stuck on the side of the road. And it doesn't have to look the same every day. Some days your body might crave a longer stretch, holding poses and really sinking into stillness. Other days you may just want a quick flow. Arms overhead, a gentle twist, a forward fold to let go of the day's tension. The key is consistency, not perfection. Each time you show up for yourself, even in a small way, you're building a habit that supports your health in the long run. You might find that the more you make this part of your routine, the more natural it feels. Instead of forcing yourself to fit it in, you'll start to look forward to it. These moments on the mat become your reset button, your chance to check in, to recharge, and to realign before stepping back into whatever the day has waiting for you. As the body begins to find its rhythm through daily practice, another gift naturally unfolds: better posture and greater mobility. So many of us spend hours hunched over screens, driving or sitting in ways that shorten our muscles and close off our chest. Over time, that doesn't just affect the way we look, it affects the way we feel. Poor posture can drain energy, limit breath, and even increase tension in the neck and back. But the moment you start to realign, everything begins to shift. Let's bring some awareness to it now. Sit or stand tall, feet grounded, spine long. Imagine a string gently lifting the crown of your head toward the sky. Notice how instantly your chest opens and your breath deepens. This simple awareness is the first step toward retraining your body to support you instead of weigh you down. Through mindful movement, we create space in the spine, open the hips, and release tightness in the shoulders. That space allows the body to move freely without resistance and helps the joints feel more fluid. Think of it like oiling a door hinge suddenly. The movement is smooth, natural, effortless. A gentle back bend can open the heart space, reversing the curve that comes from slouching. A forward fold can lengthen the spine and ease compression. Twists bring mobility back into the torso, while hip openers restore balance to the lower body. These aren't just stretches, they're invitations for the body to remember its natural alignment, and the benefits go beyond the mat. With better posture, you breathe more deeply, you stand taller, and you carry yourself with confidence. With improved mobility, you move with less stiffness and more ease, whether you're walking, working, or simply going about your day. This is the kind of change that sneaks up on you. You notice one day that you feel lighter, more open, and more capable than before. Every time you return to the mat, you're not just stretching muscles, you're retraining your body to move in harmony with itself. That's how posture and mobility transform not through force, but through consistent mindful practice. By now, you've awakened your body, released tension, fueled your energy, built a routine that feels natural, and created space through better posture and mobility. All of this leads us to the final and perhaps the most important part of the practice, the way it empowers you off the mat. Because yoga isn't just about flexibility or strength. It's about how you show up for yourself and, in turn, how you show up for the world. Each time you breathe deeply, stretch fully, and commit to even a few minutes of practice, you're proving something to yourself. You're capable of creating change. That quiet discipline builds into confidence. The calm focus you find here becomes the focus you bring into your work, your relationships, your goals. And that sense of empowerment doesn't fade when you roll up your mat. It follows you into everything you do. Think about the moments when life feels heavy or overwhelming. Instead of shrinking back, this practice helps you lean in, knowing you already have the tools to reset and rise. That awareness is powerful. It shifts your mindset from simply getting through the day to actually conquering it with intention, strength, and clarity. When you move with awareness, you move with purpose. When you breathe with awareness, you act with calm. And when you carry that awareness into your life, you create momentum that doesn't just help you feel better, but inspires you to do better. This is where yoga transforms from a physical practice into a way of living. So as you finish this session, take a moment to acknowledge the strength you've built, the energy you've unlocked, and the tension you've left behind. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and know that you've tapped into something that no one can take from you. That's empowerment. That's the fuel that helps you move forward with courage and clarity. Take a final deep breath in, filling the body with fresh energy, and exhale, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. You've awakened your muscles, released tension, and boosted your energy, proof of what just a few minutes of mindful movement can do. Carry this lightness with you, step into your day with confidence, and remember, every time you return to your mat, you're investing in a stronger, calmer, more empowered you. Stay consistent, stay connected, and let your practice guide you forward.